Hi Bucs fans, welcome inside Buccaneer Arena. We're one day away from preseason game number 3 here for the Des Moines Buccaneers this year, and I'm joined by assistant coach Nate Weossner. We're going to be here to talk about last weekend against the Waterloo Blackhawks and kind of how we're going to move forward here with the Bucs and how preseason game number 3 might look. What are some of the talking points that the coaches have discussed based off of last weekend so far, Coach?
Well, a lot of it's communication, support, and like kind of the buzz term compete, I guess. It's a different speed, a different level for a lot of these guys. So adapting to that has been important, but through communication is kind of, and support is kind of where we're heading.
You kind of look at this team right now in 2 different stages, hoping to mesh them together to one, but you've got the new guys coming in that haven't played a whole lot of USHL hockey yet, and you've got the returners coming back from last year. What have you noticed from the young guys, and what have you noticed from the older guys? Start with the young guys first.
The young guys, we're excited. They got a lot of ability, and they're raw, so it's exciting to kind of, it's going to be exciting to watch that kind of take fold and take shape, I guess. So the older guys, I think, going to bring some stability to our lineup, some predictability, which, is going to be good for those young guys to kind of see and understand and kind of learn by them the way they go about their business every day. But we're really excited about our young guys. We got a few guys that are, high end, and the guys that have never played in this league before are here for a reason, and they'll learn from this, and it'll be great to watch them grow.
One place the Bucs don't have any returners is in the crease, but had some pretty strong goaltending performances this weekend. Got to see all 3 in Stover, Snowden, and Koharski. Talk a bit about their play this weekend.
All 3 of them are great. Christian Stover is a 2001 birth year, kicking it off for us. In Waterloo, and it was his first ever junior game. It was really good. He was square and set, and he controlled and frees his rebounds, and he did an outstanding job. And then Snowden came in to replace him halfway through the game, right off the bench after a whistle, cold. And he got tic-tac-toed one play, and, it wasn't on him. But he shrugged it off, didn't let it bother him. He stood in there and stayed with his game and really made some nice saves for us. Yeah, Jake Koharski played a great game on Saturday. So, goaltending's been a really great, shining light for us so far.
You've had a really good surrounding staff here so far at camp. In my first year here, I've noticed that Coach Allison, yourself, you guys get a lot of minds of the game surrounding you here at camp in order to help evaluate, to help bring this team forward. Talk about what it's been like to have Curtis Brackenberry here, to have Dave's brother Mike Allison here. It's got to be pretty nice to have those kind of minds around the game to help you out early in the season. Yeah, it sure is. They bring a different light.
They both come from various backgrounds, but the backgrounds they come from are obviously pretty thorough and pretty deep, and the angle in which they come is refreshing for these guys, and it really starts it out with a lot of guys that players can come to, that have that experience, and so it's the resources that these players have is great, and they've done a nice job of taking advantage of it, asking questions, and so it's been great. And we had Rick Beckfeld here too last week, who's our head of player personnel, so he knows all these guys. And we had Craig Sarner, Al Dorichin, 2 of our scouts. Al's been with us forever, and Craig's done this a long time. So it's good to have those guys in and watch and see if there's some parallels between the game that these guys are playing and versus the guys we drafted. So we're excited about this next week too. So I'm looking forward to getting closer to the regular season.
Lastly, Coach, coming into this game on Wednesday tomorrow against the Rough Riders, starting to try to get a little bit more of a look at what this team looks like now. If you've seen them for 2, this will now be 3 games tomorrow. What's the message going to sound like inside the dressing room headed into a game against CR?
Well, I think just kind of keep building on what we've established this week, what we learned from last week, and just trying to adhere to what we're trying to build on, get on the same page. It's going to be a work in progress, and it is going to be with every team. So there's going to be ups and downs, a lot of changes, in a season, but, this is just kind of about understanding what this is, understanding the pace that's necessary, and just getting better as a group.
Well, Nate, thanks a lot for your time, and it'll be fun to watch the game tomorrow, and good luck.
Thank you very much.
Assistant Coach Nate Weossner, I'm Ben Giselson, and thanks for hopping on board with another edition of our Bucs TV. The Bucs take the ice tomorrow night against the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders at 7 p.m. right here at Buccaneer Arena. Until we set sail again here on Bucs TV, I'm Ben Giselson.